Hello, and welcome back to Silksong! We are being watched over by this sinister-looking character who may or may not want us dead. But I guess before we find out, let's actually unequip one of our offensive tools here and try to use this, what was it called? A flea brew. So, and finally find out what it actually does. So I'm going to use the spear on the up and put the flea brew on the bottom. And we'll see what it does at some point, I suppose. But for now, let's cautiously proceed here. Hello? Sticks.
I saw you. I saw what you did. Strong you are, mistress. Small, but so deadly. And your scent, well aged. You have come to claim me, and I am yours. I am your humble slave.
I have no interest in mastery over you, sir. If my slaying of these creatures aided you, it was merely by chance. Farewell.
Farewell? No. The strong claim the weak, and the weak must serve. I am yours, my mistress, and you must protect me. See what I have built here, prepared for the coming of my mistress, my powerful mistress. While you are away hunting, I will grow you something good. But the work takes time. Return to me soon, and you may have what I grow.
Okay, I mean, I literally said it's fine, but if you insist.
A slave must feed his mistress. The morsels I will grow. While you hunt, I am working. Always.
And at this point, I think Hornet has stopped responding. She knows that's not going to lead anywhere good. Interesting. What if I just smack you around a little bit? Do you react to the wall being destroyed? I guess not. So, not really sure what is going to come of this. I could simply just leave and never return, and maybe he'll go on the internet and try to stalk my socials. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But there wasn't anything over here. Oh, there actually is a roach over there. What seems to be a roach. Seems to be sound asleep. What if I just bang on the wall a little bit? Rattle the cage. Man, these things just are out like a light. So this looks like a... I mean, I can't tell from the map because I don't have a map, but from what I can see, it looks like a dead end. And that's a roof right there. So, I guess that's the end of this area. Unceremoniously, was that a wall up there? Could I have... Destructibles, but no dice on progress. Right, this was a dead end. I remember going down here. And so I thought I was going to explore a whole new area. I guess not. It's a little bit disappointing. So we're going to have to find something else to do with ourselves. I wonder if so I'm going to go sit at that bench so I could see what all I explored. Ow. And see if there's any other branches or offshoots. Right, this was where the spool upgrade was. And we still have to finish that quest with the... what were they called? The garbs or something? I guess we'll find out when we pick it up. At this point, I'm not worried about the rosaries. The pelts. There we go. So I'll skip the mites. I'll look for some more mature craws. Let's tread lightly. I hear them. They seem to be in the other direction here. There we go. Oh, he jumped up to me. This is what I wanted to do. Oh, and... No, my rag pelts! That's not fair! Oh, that one's gonna survive! Survival of the fittest! Thank you so much. So how many more do we need? Oh, here's the quest screen. Craw bug clear. Oh, we need one more, so a simple craw will do. But this area is so expansive, I feel like I've barely had time to explore it. Actually, this was the... oh, this is going to be overkill. I actually don't need to fight this one here. No! Okay, so I'm just looking for a regular craw. And I think I can find one probably at the halfway home. So let's go head in that direction. Okay, I don't think you can dash multiple times in the air. Oh. These guys are rosaries, so we'll still spend the time to pick them up. And you know what? Since you love jumping around so much, how about I give you one of those? When the rosaries hit the water, actually they don't float forever. They do sink to the bottom, I noticed. So I thought they floated around indefinitely. Oh, I don't have enough silk. Thought I was gonna thread storm them safely there. Whoa! I have actually never seen that attack from this enemy before. I didn't even know they could do that. There we go. So we have 800. This must look like a lot to some people. So, and indeed it is. So I will be sure to go spend it. Maybe after this. After we finish this one quest here. So let's not mess around. We have no reason to hoard silk. And there's our quest completed. And it looks like the exhausted pilgrim has moved on. Maybe we'll see her on the road ahead. Hopefully still in one piece.
Welcome back, traveler. How do you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy craw bugs? Their squawking and crowing up there is starting to wear mightily on my patrons.
Yes.
Peter nodded.
Here's the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work.
Aye, this should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when next you pass by. Thank you kindly, traveler. By the way, do you want a drink? No? Still? As payment goes, I've got something I think you'd make good use of. A spare crafting kit. I've been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning.
Oh, my crafting kit. So was that my tool damage then? Because I was saying I'm going to be on the lookout for what actually upgrades your tool damage, so I guess that's it.
Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools shall attain an even sharper edge.
Alright. So, I guess we'll check back here at some point. And, interesting to see if any of the NPCs in the early game have any new dialogue now that we've made it this far. And I like how you can transition from room to room without dropping your run. Now, did we go up here is a question. I believe I remember us trying to, and we did get up there, but there was a place we could go even higher. So it doesn't look like anything is... let's explore that area to the left with the 2 openings. I didn't leave a marker, so I don't quite remember what was there. So we just have to make our way to the bottom of this room, I suppose. Ah, not today. Those usually get me. I do have a lot of silk. Okay. This guy always gives me trouble because he moves so unpredictably. But, I am low. So I have to be careful now. Okay, so I think this is the tower that ended in us not being able to progress. Okay, what about this? Okay. And I think I want to try the flea brew now, just because it might heal us. I love how the uppercut sends them up and backwards. It's so satisfying. I hope it's intentional and it's not just a matter of, I guess, the accidental physics. But let's try this flea brew here. See what it does. Okay, I think... Yeah, so I remember what it does now. It just speeds us up and we can actually attack faster. Man, okay. So I guess that's what it looks like, and it lasts about 5 or 6 seconds, I would have to estimate. Oh, interesting. Not today, sir. Oh! Hit the wrong button there. Despite only having 2 tools, I still get confused between the 2 directions, I suppose. Okay, let's... Ah, no. You see, you miss 1 jump. So I'll be sure to make sure to mark whatever was up here. Okay, there we go. So all we needed was that wall jump there. So let me try to... Oh, wow! What a strategy from this mite. A mighty mite indeed. Let's head to the left first. And this looks like it could be dangerous. Whoa! Okay, well I have the ability on up here. Let me try to find another enemy. Kind of skipped by a whole bunch of scenery there. Just want to make sure I absorb the environment and just make sure... Look, that looks like barbed wire. So this looks kind of like a war front, if I had to put a word to it. And I still don't know what these sandbags are. That could just be what they are, like sandbags. Used for cover. While these guys are lunging forward, I think you could probably downstrike them. Man, just no matter what, they seem to always get me. Yeah, you can downstrike them because they're horizontal. Okay. Looks like our shell shard supply is starting to come back together. And what is this? A locked bell home? Call out.
No.
Bzzz. Who's bothering me now? Leave the great Yarnaby in peace. Shoo, shoo.
No.
I like how she ups her pitch. Shoo, I say. Unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Bzzz. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace.
No.
A worthy specimen? What would that be? Okay. What around here has been a specimen or specimen-like? Man, the spear is gonna be useless against this enemy because it's so short. Does Yarnaby want a bell? Like how Hornet sounds impatient when she's calling out. It's very fitting for the moment. Okay, and it's gotten dark. I like the way they handled darkness in this game. It's not like the entire... Because in Hollow Knight, there were dark areas, but the entire area was sort of covered in darkness, if I remember correctly. Now it seems like they're using darkness more selectively to cover up just like certain pathways and hallways and crannies. Okay, this looks like a craw over here. I'm gonna check the top. Oh, yep. Whoa. It's a stash. I'm gonna make sure I cover the door with my body here. Oh, I thought those were rosaries. Are they not? Cloth and incendiary materials that could be fashioned into an explosive weapon. Well. This is what I was referring to earlier. I was saying I'm not sure that Hornet is going to be making her own tools, that she was going to be playing the role of more the consumer, while all the other NPCs were going to be selling her tools. But it looks like this is going to be our first opportunity to construct our own. So I will happily take it. Oh, a Pimpillo! So this is the one we saw in the trailer. So I guess these belonged to Yarnaby, and now they're ours. Man, Hornet just taking advantage of the situation. And if there was a bench nearby, I would try it out, because I'm not really too big of a fan of the flea brew. Whoa! I'm surprised that they would just drop you. Ah, come on. They would just drop you down that, what is it called? A shaft with no platform below you. Not characteristic of Team Cherry to do that. But we did explore this area. There was an offshoot to the right here, which I guess is a dead end. Okay, and I suppose that was all that was here. One more time here.
No.
Took a little second that time. All right, so let's heal up. And I did notice that the silk heart that we acquired in the beginning of the game, it actually works when you run out of silk, or so it seems. So it seems like if you deplete your silk bar completely, it'll always give you at least one piece of silk. So I was speculating that it would regenerate silk over time continually, but it turns out I think it only gives you a minimum of one silk if you run out. So let's I don't exactly know where I was on the map, but we'll call this a door here. We did just go to the right, so let's just place a door marker around that area and then keep exploring. Need this guy to leave. Oh. It sounds like there's a flea around. And doesn't look like it's openable from this side. Ah, man. At least the flea's not in distress. Okay, so I suppose we'll just have to wait. Weird. There has to be a way, because I don't see any way to get up there from the outside. It's all barbed wires and rain. I don't think they would, yeah, I don't think they would make you have to go around, would they? Unless there's a possibility that, where are we? Over here. That whatever the area is that's up here, you can drop down, and then it creates a shortcut or a connection between that area and Greymoor. So maybe that's what we have to wait for. Okay, and it's another hallway. Oh, it's another one of these guys. We know he ducks when he does that dashing move. So good opportunity to just... Ooh, surprisingly died quickly that time. I guess because I used my spear on him. I don't think they'd put a secret in the middle of a giant hallway. Would they now? And even if they did, how could we traverse up there? That just looks like death. Ooh. It looks like a barbershop. What is that? Okay. Oh, it's a fan. Looks like you have to keep hitting it. Interesting mechanism. You only hit it twice and then it stays on forever. I'm gonna try... I don't think I could climb this wall. Yeah. And I don't suppose I could run to jump over there. What I could do is try to ledge jump and then float. There's a possibility. There's a distinct possibility. One more try. Oh. One more try. Oh man, okay. It really feels like I can do it. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like I can do it? Well, we'll come back to that. We'll make sure we remember to place a marker for that. Right about there. Okay, and there's no getting up. No, there is. There's a fan. So we'll be able to, as long as we can, yep, activate that mechanism there. Okay. And these guys will give me PTSD in my dreams because of that one time that one killed me in that cramped area. It's the enemies that move the least predictably that are the most dangerous. Now, I don't know if I can get up from there. That's a different question. What would it take to come back around here? There has to be a way, though. They wouldn't just... There has to be a way. I'm just going to trust the developer here. I was able to see this area from below. So it looks like, yes, there is a way to still get up. But if I fall down there, there still isn't. I don't think I could make that wall jump without, or maybe I could. But there's no reason to risk it right now. There's literally no reward whatsoever. Okay, we could climb these spikes, actually. And that could be how we get up and above. Be free, butterfly. Ah! It looks like a non-jumpable wall, though, at the end there. Yeah. It was a good effort, but unfortunately, I don't know why they would leave the bait out like that. One more try. Let's just see if there's anything we can scope out up there, at least. Okay, this... Whoa. So that elevator looks like it's a shortcut back up here. From the bench. Okay. Perfect. So I will go down. Oh, okay, okay, all right. It takes us back here. So, good to see you again so soon. Oops. And I did notice that we do have a reason to unlock the utility tool with our memory locket, because we do find that we're running low on shell shards. So actually, let's equip the shard pendant. Why don't we? And that way we could make more use of our tools without having to worry about running out. So I imagine there's more to explore for us up here. Okay. I just hate these mites with a passion. They occupy space. They don't give anything cool and as a reward. They're unpredictable because their range is kind of finicky or not clear. Then they move in this janky path. I just don't like them. I just don't like them. Ooh, crunchy. Okay. So it does look like I opened whatever shortcut I was alluding to over there, so let's remove that. You gotta stay on top of it, on top of the markers. You can't forget. It's like time management in real life. Much the same skill. Oh, I hear someone. Or not time management, but maybe like task management. There we go. Whoa! Is that a flea? Looks like a flea. I don't want to... I'm not trying to hit him. Krat. Oh, what a turn. For dear Krat to be strung up in such a dank little cave. Cursed threads stretch throughout this land, and set to ensnare the unwary. You seem no worse for it now, at least. That metal carriage, is it yours, I assume? Oh, yes, yes. I'm setting out to join the nearest flea caravan, aren't I? Safety in numbers, yes. I've had more than enough of venturing alone. And you, I trust I will see you there? My carriage hides a special secret I'd gladly share with you when we next meet. With luck, my dear, we will meet again when I have joined the flea caravan. My carriage hides a special secret I'd gladly share with you. Okay. Glad to be of service. I like the mustache. Goes well with his voice. So was this kind of a caravan that got stuck in the mud here or something? Or it looks like an upside down bell home, possibly. But I guess that's gonna be a dead end right there. Okay. I hope... I wonder if we didn't find Krat there, that he would have died. Kind of similar to Zote. Like, you could choose not to save them, and then if you find them later, they're just dead. And this place just keeps seeming to go up and up and up. Okay, more rosaries. I mean, I did say in the early game we were going to be drowning in rosaries. Was I wrong? I almost have 1,000. I think I'd like to see what that looks like before I spend any of them. There was one that fell here. Oh, I guess it fell all the way to the bottom. Yeah, it just... maybe I collected it. I'm not sure. Actually, let's just do it this way. Why not? Let's get some practice with the climb here. Okay, so we have a right direction and then a left. Oh, I was trying to thread storm. She just moves down a little bit before she does. All right, come here. Thank you. A little bit closer. Yep. You had it. approaching 1,000 rosaries. There doesn't... I'm gonna take a running jump there and see if I can make it to any object on the other side. Okay, there we go. So there is something semi-secret here. Wow. This place looks so dreary and dank. Don't forget to heal. And next time I find a bench, I should remember to unequip this flea brew, because it's not really my bag of brew. What is this? So another ticket system. On the 8th harvest, send 50 measures, 9 beats, thread. Kind of a hard thing to say on a cold read. Spooled, 14 measures, dreg thread, twined, oath of fealty, all workers. On the 12th harvest, send 40 measures, dreg thread, spooled, 2 beats, fine thread, twined, oath of fealty, all workers. Okay, we did read that the workers are in charge of spooling the thread. I think the first time I found a sign like this, it was in the deep docks. So we also found one here all the way up in Greymore. So it looks like this, that wasn't unique to that area. It's more so that the entire kingdom is kind of has these bugs that are tasked with spooling the thread that falls from the citadel or whatever. And I did neglect to mention something when I first encountered it, which was the choral commandment when, I believe his name was Scrounge, who collects the relics. When he read the choral commandment, it was actually telling the bugs of the citadel to capture us specifically. So it referred to, if I had it here, I would mouse over it, but it was referring to us as the last weaver, or so they say, of half birth, something like that, right? So it was saying her ability to create silk is still intact, and we need to capture her. So, not that we didn't know, that was their general scheme, but it's kind of interesting to see that there was a commandment written for it, and it wasn't just a random act. It was like decreed by someone, like someone very powerful. Okay, so we seem to be back in this area that shall not be named, but from the other side now, so I imagine this is gonna be our proper introduction here. Wow. Sinner's Road. The feeling here is so vile. The dust in the air just makes everything look dirty and rusty. And there's roaches. Ah! I almost feel like they want us to button mash when we get tackled there, but I don't think that actually does anything. Let's see if we can... Ah! See, that does 2 hits. I don't know if I've noticed that before. Okay, but now we know. And it looks like we're at the closest bench anyway, so that's fine. Now, is this marker here for a reason? Am I losing it? But, okay, I mean, it seems like I got up there anyway, so not sure why I would leave that there. I think I have to go that way anyway, so let's, or no, I don't. I opened a shortcut. Man, they think of everything, don't they? Yes. What? Wait a minute. Look at this. Majestic. Caw, caw. And would you look at that? No more craws. I mean, that could have gone one of 2 ways. They could have thought it was their mother, or it could have scared them off. Oh my god. I don't wanna kill it or break it. It would be interesting if I could though. I just want to see what happens, if anything. Curiosity killed the craw. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Nothing! Okay, well, not that I could buy a drink from him anyway. He really should have added arms to it so it could be just T-posing on them. But, Team Cherry, you can use that for the next game. You don't even have to give me royalties for that one. Okay, not a... Wait, is this the right way? I was gonna say not a hard run back. I think no, I don't have a map of the area, right? Okay, so I have to actually go higher. Okay, so we've yet to see what the run back really looks like. Okay, totally fine. There we go. All right. And let's just immediately get revenge on this guy. Oh, see, they move so unpredictably. They kind of snap at the air. The first time I saw them, I thought they were snapping at that character. I forgot their name, but the was it Krot, something like that. I thought they were snapping at him, but it looks like they're just snapping at the they're just taunting. That's like their way of taunting you. Man, they are vicious. Whoa. Okay, that's not anything. Yeah, there's nothing around the backside there. And they only really give you... Okay, that does two hits, so we do have to be careful. Okay, we can kind of bounce them back, though. Yeah, when they duck down, they're kind of ready to do a jump. 7 shell shards, nothing to sneeze at. Actually, that's our shard pendant working for us. Okay, just patient. There we go. What is this? Good. I mean, on top of the 1,000 rosaries we have, we also have all of the... We have a boatload in reserve, so definitely going to be able to buy whatever comes our way. Unless they just throw like a 2,000 rosary item and say, deal with it. As sunglasses fall from the heavens and land perfectly onto the bridge of their nose. Okay, I wonder if we can free these roaches here. Would be interesting. Although I don't want the cage to fall on my head, so I'll just maybe stop doing that. Sinner's Road. What do you suppose that means, right? Because these pilgrims, they aren't sinners, are they? Is this a road that you have to walk if you've sinned? And who decides who's sinned or not? I wonder if we're ever going to find the answers to these questions. Surely Sherma would be on the list. Dude's killed countless lives. Wait a minute, this is a shortcut. Ah! Are you serious? My silk! It's unpure! Does this... Oh my god! Ew! my whatever, what is that called? My UI is just covered in grubs. And it's not stopping. Like, it's not, there's not a time-based affliction here. It's just permanent. This guy looks like a prisoner, or this girl. Sounds like a guy. Ooh, so as long as I'm afflicted like this, I'm not going to be able to make enough silk to heal. Okay, this is not a good situation. Okay, I don't think he's going to be able to hit us from there. This is not good. Oh, I could have easily died there. Yep, it had to. Kind of a terrible situation to find myself in. I guess I'll never go down into that pool of maggots again. That's almost like the acid water from Hollow Knight, where you can't really swim in it without a certain upgrade. Can't remember if I need to go this way. I think I could actually head to the right here. Ow. Okay, and keep in mind, I have like 900 rosaries at stake. So just never forget. Okay, let's just, if we can skip these guys. And just make our way to our cocoon immediately. Yes. So, now that we are unafflicted, I guess that's the way you purge it, is you just die. But there has to be like a canonical way. Man, this area looks ruthless. Like, this is the new hell. Like, there's just... Oh, I thought this was spikes. Never mind. I was maybe being a little dramatic. I thought it's actually just grass. Yes, hello, I've been standing here. Whoa! He also does 2 damage? Okay. So instead of going that way, I think what I'm going to do is try to make my way to the bench, because that's going to reduce the chance that I'll lose these rosaries here. And this guy's easy enough. Okay, and we can do combos, fortunately, like that. I'm just not going to stop moving until I find this bench. No! Stay away! I don't know if the bench is in this direction, because the sign was pointing more to the left. Maybe, Jeez, man. What the heck? Okay. The cage with a simple lock? Is this the bench? Are they occupying the bench? Green Prince?
Leave me be, traveler. Better I accept this kingdom's cruelty than rage helpless against it. To waste in a cell, forgotten, 'tis no worse a fate than the haunting that binds Farloom's many fragile minds.
As you wish, prisoner.
Leave it, Bug. I accept my place.
Very well, prisoner. Okay. We've only ever seen one simple key in the game, and we already used it on the wormways. I think, ironically enough, the sign might be literally pointing directly toward the bench that he's sitting on right there. So it's a good thing they have this door for us to use. Let me just... I didn't really pay attention. No! not again. Okay, well, this is fine. As long as I take it slow, this shouldn't be an issue. I don't know if I even can heal. Like, even if I make it to max silk under this condition, I don't know if I even can. So, as long as... Does this drain my health? That's my question. So one strategy I might employ is intentionally dying near a bench. See, and there's our silk heart coming through. Okay. So I might want to go back toward another, like, safer bench, save there, and then die, and then collect my my cocoon as a way to purge this affliction. It might be considered cheese by some standards, but... Oh. Okay, this is harrowing. So I will try... I mean, the run back to this point so far isn't that bad. So it's not like getting here would be an issue. So let's just get as close as we can to the bench and then lose our life, and then we'll get back into it from there. So right here. Because I do not know how to purge this these maggots off of me. And it didn't even look like there was anything down there. But I'm not really trying to back off. I did say I would take on any challenge, so I'm not trying to talk myself up. But what the heck? Almost scared the daylights out of me. I thought I might have lost my cocoon there. Okay, take you out, and we are almost to 1,000. I think the Sinner's Road might be a little risky, depending on how brave I want to be. I do feel like I want to spend all of my rosaries at, like, bone bottom before I try doing something like that. So, just looking for more guys who drop rosaries. Let's I just want to see 1,000. Is that too much to ask? So here we go, road to 1,000. Forget the Sinner's Road. We have a new road to travel. I know there's guys in this direction. No, Hornet, listen to what I say. I'm the human, you're the avatar. So here we go, and we have a bellway right next to us, so we'll be able to take it to Bone Bottom after this. We have this fine gentleman right here. Yeah, of course he's gonna do that. I kind of dislike how they can pop up underneath you. It doesn't really feel fair, though. Though I understand I could just run back. Well, there's 1,000 for you. So now we'll hit up the Bellway, go to Bone Bottom, and then we'll be right back. And then we can explore the Sinner's Road quite fearlessly. There are probably other areas around the map that we could spend our money, but I just can't think of what they might be. There's the halfway home in the far fields. Not the far fields. Forgot what that area was called. It might have been the far fields. Again, it's been so long. Or it's not even called the halfway home. It's the Pilgrim's Rest. But he only had the weighted belt for us, I think. So here we go. Oh ho, traveler. Won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? Okay, and finally, I'm gonna buy this item that I've been talking about for so long. And probably equip it as soon as possible. I will also buy a mask shard so we can see what that looks like when we complete a mask. Very epic. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to deplete, you know, our supply here. Well now, seems I've traded you the last of my supplies, so I've got no more excuses to linger down here. I'll soon be making my way up to the Great Citadel. As holy as I am with the rosaries, I'm sure my path will not be an arduous one. Okay, well, good luck. Honestly, one of my favorite characters here. The Terrible Tyrant. Residents of Bone Bottom, a skull tyrant, largest of the Marrow's loathsome bony predators, prowls the caves above the Great Path. Slay the beast and keep us all safe. And the reward is a heavy rosary necklace. Yeah, like I said with the tyrants, there are probably more than one around. I know from one of the trailers, we saw a tyrant run through here and actually take out the little pilgrim. So maybe that's what we're gonna witness coming up. Hopefully not. You know, there's that was an early trailer, so we'll see what happens there. And this is apparently I finished a quest. Oh. What? I already finished it? Okay. So that was the one we defeated in the Marrow. We still have 2 more of those to defeat though. Okay, nothing else for us. I don't hear Chakra. So not that she would have anything to sell us anyway. So I guess to find places to spend our money, we would look for those rosary symbols. Your travels have taken you far, haven't they? Well, I'm yet to even start my journey. Shameful behavior for a pilgrim, really, to tarry here so long. I see no shame in it, sir. Your life is your own, and need not be squandered at the ghostly call of the Citadel. Journey out for your own sake, or not at all. You truly aren't a pilgrim, that's for certain. That's blasphemy, spoken with friendly intentions you're not. And yet, I don't recoil from what you say. Perhaps I'm not much of a pilgrim either. Seems like the little pilgrim is starting to kind of realize that he has free will. Wait a minute. Ah! What? But that wasn't... No, little pilgrim! I didn't mean it! Okay, we could enter the house, which I'm assuming would exit the fight, so I don't want to do that. We already know how to defeat one of these, because we've done it before. Okay. Oh! Man, as soon as I stay stationary, I get hit. That's unfortunate. But we know the Tyrant's tells now. Yeah, they like to rush back and forth. I was watching the first time I fought this boss, and I noticed that it liked to rush back and forth 2 times in a row. So, like, right here, for example, it would have backed up and then rushed forward again, which makes it kind of hard to... Whoa! Yeah, like this. When it rushes forward and then back, it almost looks like it's turning around, but actually it's just winding up for another run. And that's what kept getting me over and over again the first time. So, but with another Mask of Health, we should be mostly fine. Let's just go to town on him right now. I mean, I could probably outrun it if I tried. Like this! Ah! That's exciting. I've never felt more alive. Whoa! Actually, I wanted to heal there. So let's try to do that. Let's just wait for him to run at us. There we go. We can farm some silk here. If only just a little bit. Thank you so much for moving out of the way. Man, that took a while. And I still got hit. Wow. I wonder if you led it to the bridge and it started jumping up and down. It could have destroyed it. Oh. Oh, you can destroy the bridge. Well, I guess we'll see what happens with that. No reward this time. But damn. Rest in peace. Like, just as soon as he was realizing that he didn't have to walk this path, his life was cut short. And now the bench is gone. And even Peb is gone. So she might have been taken out too. And now we can't even access the top area? So everything kind of changed here. Who can we even talk to anymore? So it almost seems as if somebody released the tyrant from some location. Like that was all orchestrated by a particular person. I don't suppose we'll ever find out who, though. Wait a minute. What? Everyone's back. Almost as if nothing happened. We still can't get up here, though. The wish wall is destroyed. Oh dear, oh dear. What fearful events are sent to test we poor pilgrims? How could it be that our path to paradise is infected with such beasts? To brave such a world, oh my. I'll need more rosaries, that's for certain. Please, traveler, won't you trade with me? What? Huh. Almost seems like she forgot what just happened, or maybe that's her way of coping. Is there just to trade? Just go back to old habits. And it looks like Flick built a memorial up there, some kind of religious figure. Couldn't say. Oh, and he's fixing the bench for us. Great news.
Ah, there she is, safe after all. I was worried your battle with that enormous beast had left you badly wounded. Shames me to have left you in danger there, missy, but I'm no warrior, and my tools ain't no match for a creature like that.
It is well that you kept yourself safe. This settlement needs a fixer now, not a warrior.
Maybe that's true. Times like these, all we can do is put our heads down and try to rebuild. And another poor pilgrim lost, eh? Just the thought of it makes me weary. Better to put my head down and work till the job's done.
I mean, it would have been no safer out there on the road, so... They're just gonna leave him here? No, I assume they're gonna eventually bury the pilgrim in the ground or build some kind of memorial. A good thing the elevator was safe. He didn't seem to acknowledge the broken bridge. Let's see what the chapel maid has to say, and then we'll wind this episode down. She's actually gone. Could she be over here? Oh, I could access this upper area. I'm just actually gonna rest at the bench in the chapel. skip her for now. And after we come back, we'll find out what she has to say about the events that just unfolded, and maybe explore the chapel a little bit. I know we still have the Sinner's Road to explore, and so much more. So many other areas we could hit up here for new possibilities. So, that brings this episode to a close. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.